fast, run flat, never pop your orbit. I keep energy in storage. I see spinning the globe, my fingertip itch. If I could pluck the earthquake hit, look at the wrist, look at your body, I shake it and shift. Big fish in a small pond, Godzilla with a boot on. I step into your lawn, turn skyscrapers into croutons. Hit the button going high speed, need a megaphone to announce me. I move through the pygmies in the top pick, got a big fleece. Sit back, better breathe deep. Look around and they looking at me. 10 toes still never defeat. Push button never needed a key. I see they ain't ready for me. Hot boy still 100 degrees. I cross eyes and I dotted the T's. E&D till I leave in peace. The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the The people is giving the damage. The people is giving the
Buckeye KMAC-tion for you. We've got Friday Night Hoops live and free on the OH Report as the Centerburg Trojans take the court in the heart of Ohio. Trevin Harris and the rest of the Centerburg crew have quite the battle ahead of them as they welcome the 8-2 Fredericktown Freddies led by Gavin Toombs and Blake Sipes. Your Knox Public Health pregame show on the OH Report is coming up next.
Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Welcome back, live and free on the OH Report. It's your pregame show brought to you by Knox Public Health, and we've got a Freddie-Burg matchup here today between, of course, Fredericktown Freddies and the Centerburg Trojans here tonight. A lot of red in the building tonight, and it's rightfully so for what's going to take place later today at 7:30. The Buckeyes getting set for their college football playoff semifinal game that has moved this game up to what it should be about. It was supposed to be 5:45, but it'll be probably about 5:50, 5:55 by the time this game gets tipped off here tonight. So these two teams, they've had some solid seasons, as they usually do in boys basketball. We'll start with the Fredericktown Freddies here on the road. 8-2 on the year. They've been KMAC champions a number of the past years. They're co-champions with Northmore in 2023, the 23-24 season. At a 10-2 record, they sit 8-2 overall here this year. Derek Dibbling in his 9th season has them right with a big win against Northmore in their last outing, and also a scare a little bit with Mount Gilead 2 games ago. They went to overtime with them, won it 65-60. So Coach Dibbling, kind of a wake-up call for them to almost fall to a conference opponent that's not towards the top of the standings. but you can kind of see why. Just the offense has been off the charts, 69.8 points per game. Defensively, however, they've been letting teams kind of stay in games, and Mount Gilead was able to just hang around long enough to make it a problem for the Freddies. If you're Fredericktown today, you don't want Centerburg to hang around too long with you. Get it out and get it done early here tonight. Player spotlight for Fredericktown. There are a number of options, a number of 10-plus point per game scorers, but Gavin Toombs, he's the one that strikes you here tonight. An all KMAC center. He's a big deal down low. 16.8 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 1.5 steals just about. So this guy is going to be a big key. Not only has he been a big key for them on the football field of things, but down on the hardwood, this guy is a difference maker. And he's been starting to hit some threes. He's getting his threes up here in the warm-ups. He had 24 points in that game against Northmore. 3 triples fell for him, mostly in those corners where you see him warming up here tonight. So keep an eye out for 33 in red. Another team in red tonight, though, they'll be wearing white. Centerburg Trojans, 6-4 for them on the year. They're coming off an 8-15 season last year. They went 6-6 in the KMAC. That was good enough for 4th in the league. They lost their first playoff game a season ago, looking for better results this time around with John Marhefka at the helm. His 5th season with the Centerburg Trojans, and you see the last couple of games. A tough loss earlier this week to Cardington on Tuesday, but that's a good Cardington team that sits 2nd place in the KMAC right now. Unfortunately for Centerburg, they've got number 1 sitting in the gym with them here tonight. They also played a tight game with Loudonville, one of the bottom feeders in the league. 72-63 was the final there. So they're used to scoring in big volumes depending on the opponent, but they sit just 53 points per game. Key player to watch out for with Centerburg, I would say tonight, Trevin Harris is the guy. 11.6 points, just shy of 12, 4.5 rebounds, 3.2 steals. If he can disrupt this Fredericktown offense just enough to keep it close throughout the game, I like Centerburg's chances to potentially steal one here in the KMAC. Trevin Harris and the Centerburg Trojans line up for the national anthem. We'll take one more break, come back with keys to the game, starting lineups, and your tip-off here on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Second leg of the OH Report pregame show brought to you by Knox Public Health. Jonathan Langdon here with you live and free on the OH Report. Adam Thompson, your producer tonight, and Oliver Kramer, our camera operator for this evening, as we've got KMAC-tion here tonight from Centerburg High School in the heart of Ohio. And Fredericktown Freddies, top team in the KMAC, are in town, and it's always big when these two teams meet up. They call it Freddie-Burg for a reason. It's a great rivalry in the newly installed KMAC conference. Of course, it's been about 6-7 years since the installation of this conference, but still, compared to others, it's a very young conference, very solid rivalry here as well. These two teams in their last 34 meetings have split those meetings. It is 17-17. That tie will break here tonight in game number 1 of the season between these two sides. Centerburg playing here at home. They'll play Fredericktown later on in the year at their place. Keys to the game, let's go ahead and start with the Centerburg Trojans here at home. We'll talk about what I think they need to do to secure this win here today. And I think the biggest key tonight is to keep it close and lock up defensively. This Fredericktown team scores just shy of 70 points per game. And then also, going along with that, you want to make sure you have efficient possessions because you want to make sure you score as many times down the floor as you possibly can. Then for Fredericktown tonight, key to them is the exact opposite. Get off to a hot start. Go out guns blazing and then clog the paint with your two solid big fellas, Blake Sipes, Gavin Toombs. They're going to be big problems for Centerburg tonight if they can get the job done as they have all season long to this point. 8-2 for Fredericktown, 6-4 for Centerburg. And both sides are set to go here this evening. Looks like there will be a slight delay because something got out on the floor. They're taking care of it. Seems like we're all good to go. Trevin Harris will jump for Centerburg along with Blake Sipes for Fredericktown. Starters for Fredericktown: Sipes, Toombs. Tanner Estep is out there with Carson Reinhardt and also Brody Davis. Tip is won by Fredericktown. We are underway with the Freddie-Burg rivalry here tonight. Friday Night Hoops on the OH Report. Thanks for joining us, whether on Facebook or YouTube tonight. High pressure will start the game with Centerburg as Fredericktown with a skip pass to Estep. They'll get the basketball right back. Ball movement is smooth from Fredericktown to start the game, and Carson Reinhardt gets the first basket of the night. Again, this Fredericktown offense scores 70 points per game. You can kind of see why. They love playing with each other. They love passing the basketball. No unselfishness on this team. Other side, Centerburg starts their possession. They just recently lost to the hands of Cardington Lincoln, the team's second place in the KMAC. Looking for a bounce-back win here as Trevin Harris misses a bunny down low. Toombs leads the break, kicks it out. Brody Davis, catch and shoot. He's a 33% three-point shooter coming into the game. He ups his total with the first shot of the night for him. Trevin Harris thought about a three. He'll go to the deck and draw a foul. Sipes picks up his first. There's Brody Davis with your trifecta to make it 5-0 Fredericktown. Baseline inbound, Isaiah Sully lobs it straight ahead to Harris. Ball now in the hands of Bennett Hill. Bennett Hill, 12.3 points per game. He'll feed up top. Jack Lawrence, leading scorer for this crew, wearing number 10. He has it again. He's at 13.2 points per game. He'll dish inside. Trevin Harris misses his second jumper of the game. Reinhardt cut off. He'll set the play out top. Skip pass to Davis, already hit a three in this game. Another skip pass, moving the Centerburg defense. Another one to the far corner. Reinhardt, he will hit a three for Fredericktown. What a start today for the Freddies. It's an 8-0 run. Wide open Lawrence. He is rejected Blake Sipes gets in there. Reinhardt leads the break. Toombs catch, shoot in the corner. It's an 11-0 run to start for Fredericktown. This ball tipped out. How about this fire from Fredericktown early? They force a timeout out of Coach Marhefka. Get that out of here, says Blake Sipes. It was a great look yet again. These are two top teams in the KMAC, but Fredericktown making this look like light work here early in this game. Here's all of the baskets that we have seen. If you're just joining us, I don't blame you because this game just started not too long ago, but you see the score. You wouldn't think that. 11-0. Look at all these threes. 3 of them have fallen. Also saw Carson Reinhardt score the first 2 points of the game just outside the painted area. Davis, Reinhardt, and Toombs. All of the 3-point scorers, all of the scorers, period, here in this game. Carson has 5. Centerburg looking to break this run from the Freddies coming out of their first timeout of the game. Trevin Harris straight away keeps the ball moving. New look here for Centerburg. They'll bring in Thomas Schaller, wearing number 33. Trevin, a baseline drive, kicks it down low to Schaller. He misses a layup. That's 3 straight bunnies missed from Centerburg, and it's hurting them on the other end of the floor. Brody Davis, a heat check. No, first 3 missed of the game, but an offensive rebound keeps it on this side of the floor. It's your Monarch Title Services replay as Sipes skies high corrals the rebound. Baseline inbound from Tanner Estep. Forced the pass. Toombs comes up with it. Steps through, up in the air, no good. And a foul on the loose ball. There's a second look. Note the energy at the end of this play from Schaller. He fought, got the rebound, and drew the foul. Making his presence felt early, the senior 6'2" forward. Just his 4th game of the season that he's played in. Coach Marhefka wanted to change things up here in this game against Fredericktown. That he has done with the big fella. There's another layup missed down low. Estep takes a dribble, shoots one up, straightaway 3, off the back iron and no. Carter Roadbeck, also a new installment to the game. Another missed layup, but the follow by Jack Lawrence finally breaks this lock for Centerburg. It was an 11-0 run by the Freddies in the first half of the first quarter. Sipes finds himself open under the basket, forces a tough foul from Carter Roadbeck, and Blake will shoot 2. Blake Sipes, solid year for him in the fall at quarterback for the Freddies. Misses the first free throw. Nearly ran and passed for 1,000 yards. Not many can say they've done that. Splits the pair of free throws, makes it 12-2. Trojans will set up their offense, but a pad pass takes us the other way. It's not on the same wavelength. Jack Lawrence and Bennett Hill right there. Fredericktown right now face guarding Gavin Toombs. So Fredericktown had to go to another option, and that option traveled. Turnover by Brody Davis. Lawrence down the floor as this gym has gotten quiet. Home team down 10. Roadbeck spins around, and a 5-second call. He was closely guarded for 5 seconds. Turnover by the Trojans. Reinhardt loses this in the backcourt. That will be over and back. I was wondering if they'd make the call. That they did. Here's another look. No touch from Centerburg, just Carson going behind the back and losing it. So yeah, Freddies turn it over. Difference in this game so far, Centerburg, they've missed a couple of layups down low that could very well have this game tied if they convert. Lawrence in the corner off the side of the backboard. That will bounce out of bounds. Tough look there from the senior forward. Sipes stopped in his tracks, out to Estep for three. 15-2 Fredericktown. And Estep nearly gets the steal, tried to save it in, but a bunch of Trojans were in the area. Foul in the high pressure. Brody Davis will pick this one up. They went to double team, they went to trap. Just too much contact. 2:56 left in quarter number one. Schaller looks to inbound, finds his guard, Bennett Hill. 4 threes have fallen for Fredericktown. The opposite here for Centerburg, even here at home. Trevin Harris catches on the wing. He's in the paint, fades away, banks, no, can't get it off the glass. Rebounds tipped around, ends up with Fredericktown. Hail Mary ball, intercepted by Bennett Hill. He'll go to the basket and score. Bennett Hill gets his first score here this evening. Estep steps into a three and cans it, his second of the day. And the onslaught from deep continues for Fredericktown. Roadbeck finds a lane to the basket. Another layup. Misses too much to the right. Other way, Reinhardt down low. He's all alone. And it's 20-4. Lawrence got the step, gets into the lane, and another missed layup. You're sensing a theme here tonight. And Reinhardt has another easy layup. 2 threes and 3 buckets inside the arc. That gives him 12 points here today. Reinhardt down low, gets another look. Could not convert that time. Wide open Lawrence. They find him, and he banks it home. 22-6 with a minute to go in the first. Sipes lost it in the air. Last off of Centerburg. Just second look as that just lost it out of bounds. I'm being told, my producer told me that went off of a cheerleader's head. I had a bar in front of me, couldn't see it. That ball somehow ends up with Gavin Toombs, and he's forced a foul. How about that play from Carson Reinhardt, keeping the possession alive? And then Toombs just goes straight to the basket. Draws a foul. That'll be the team third on Centerburg. Both teams with 3 fouls here in the quarter. Nice defense straight up by Lawrence. He gets a deflection. Trevin Harris open from the right wing. No good on the 3, but a whistle. And it's on Centerburg. Loose ball foul. That goes on Miles Marshall, who's newly installed to the game. Been quite the start for Carson Reinhardt. He's got 12 of the 22 points for Fredericktown. Can't get that one. Sipes offensive board off glass. There's no such thing as home cooking tonight. Fredericktown's figured out the backboards here. Ball swings around, pass down low. Schaller lost it in the air, able to keep the possession alive. Harris, top of the key, picks up his dribble at the buzzer. Centerburg cannot score. Blaine Ball had hardly any time to even look at the basket when he caught that one. And that ends quite the first quarter for the Freddies. 24-6 here on the road in game one of Freddie-Burg for 2024-2025 here on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Friday night KMAC-tion here on the OH Report. Jonathan Langdon, Adam Thompson, Oliver Kramer, your camera operator here today. Thompson, the producer tonight. Had quite the first quarter, 24-6. Fredericktown with a substantial lead here on the road against the Trojans. Story of that first quarter was missed layup after missed layup for Centerburg and 3 after 3 for Fredericktown. That's always a recipe for disaster, no matter who you're playing, as Davis is fouled by Harris in transition. Shout out to all of you watching with us on the OH Report today. Shout out to Daniel Stotts watching, cheering on the Freddies here this evening. Reinhardt gives it up. Toombs steps right into a deep triple. Shot no good. Harris corrals the rebound. Ball down the floor. Lawrence left wide open. He missed a 3 off the side of the backboard in the first quarter. Here he is again. Toombs defending. Give and go. He gets inside and he lays it home. First blood here in the second quarter goes to the Trojans from Centerburg. Davis picks up his dribble, ends up going to Clevenger. Now Toombs out top, defended by Miles Marshall. Forced to switch, nobody picks him up. Hop step through the lane, no. Gets his own rebound, Toombs stripped down low, and Lawrence scoops it. Pass down the floor, tipped away. Nice job by Carson Reinhardt to get back, because Harris had an open lane to the basket. Here's that long pass down the court, and Carson, the sophomore, tips it away. Baseline out of bounds. Miles Marshall, step through into the lane, high, arcing floater, misses everything. Davis, the junior, gives off to Braden Clevenger. First minutes for him here tonight. Senior 6'3" forward will go down low as now Toombs has it. Miles Marshall, the task on him as he does well there. And a foul behind the play. A technical will go on Miles Marshall. He was John back and forth with Gavin Toombs. See if our camera got this angle. Yeah. Sophomore there talking a little too much. Official was right there too. And those kind of fouls you cannot have down 16 points. because now your best free throw shooter for Fredericktown is at the line to shoot 2. Carson Reinhardt will take him here. He actually isn't the best free throw shooter percentage-wise. That would be Toombs at 70%. But Carson just below that, 68% on the line, trying to get him going halfway through the season. Makes the first one. I don't really take free throw percentage into account this early in the year. I know we're halfway through. But some guys that are really reliable from the line, they slip up towards the beginning of the season, then they have to start building their percentage back up as the season goes on. I have a feeling that's what's going on here with Reinhardt here tonight. He makes both free throws. It's 26-8. I think halfway through the second rotation of conference games, so like 4 or 5 games from now, actually maybe even less, 3 or 4 games from now, I think that's where you start to take that free throw percentage and take it a little more serious. 26-8, and there's another reach-in foul as Trevin, another foul on Harris. That is his second of the game. He'll have to watch himself the rest of the half. Speed dribble from Reinhardt, lobs it over top, but a foul underneath. This will go on Blaine Ball. Centerburg scooping up the fouls here early in this game. Or actually, no, this one's going to be on Fredericktown. Offensive foul on Zane Luckmeyer. Another sophomore for this Fredericktown team that they're really excited about these next couple of years. He's averaging 9 points a game. Didn't start tonight. But he's a good presence off the bench to put some points on the board. That time, though, offensive foul. That's his first of the game. Harris refuses a screen. Step through. Banks it in. Trevin Harris. Low-scoring second quarter, but Centerburg has the advantage, 4-2. 2.5 minutes into the second frame. Clevenger, top of the key three, nearly got the bounce. Rebound down by Rodebeck. He leads the break. It's a 3-on-2. Lawrence to the basket. He's fouled. 2 free throws coming for the senior. Good job by Rodebeck. I think he made the right decision there, passing down low, allowing Lawrence to draw the foul. As Jack misses the first free throw. He is a 62% shooter from the line. I think on that transition opportunity, though, with Rodebeck leading it, I think he could have done a better job selling like he had a chance of actually going up to the basket. Passed it right away, gave the defender some time to recover. Both free throws missed by Centerburg. Reinhardt nearly hit his third triple of the day. Offensive rebound, a second one, and still some misses down low and a foul on Fredericktown. Just not able to capitalize even with all of the extra opportunities. It was Luckmeyer that got the first board. Then you had Sipes in there, just missed, rolled off of the rim and out. And then the foul ultimately goes on Blake Sipes. That's his second of the game. He is off to the bench, so won't see him for some time. Harris, catch and shoot. Cannot get it to go. Still no threes tonight for Centerburg. Nice outlet pass to Reinhardt. He is trapped quickly, gets it to Estep. Baseline drive, Luckmeyer over 2. A whistle. He will shoot that many. Have a chance to talk about Zane a little bit more. He's sophomore, 6 foot forward. As you can see here as he's lining up, lefty. Makes the first free throw. Under 9 points a game, 5.5 rebounds. shoots 62% from the field. He is a guy that comes off the bench, makes a big impact. He's done it all season long. He makes both free throws here to make it 28-10. Centerburg not getting much closer here in the second quarter. It is a 4-4 second frame. Blaine Ball pestered by Estep. He gives it up. Bennett Hill curling around a screen, floats it off glass. Bennett was an All-KMAC honorable mention last year. Other way, Estep nearly turns it over. Clevenger gets it back to him. Some dribble moves by Estep. And it stays beyond the three-point line. Halfway through quarter number 2. Centerburg 12, Fredericktown 28. Tough collision. Leaves a wide open lane for Zane Luckmeyer. Luckmeyer's got 4 here this evening. Catch and shoot. Hill trying to get going. That time he can't. Still no threes tonight for Centerburg. 3 minutes left on the second quarter clock. Reinhardt, he's had it going tonight. He gives off. Clevenger finds a lane and gets past Harris for 2. The lead swells to 20. Quick first step. Blaine Ball loses it, but a foul. So we'll keep it on Centerburg's side. That will go on Estep, his first. Solid minutes from Braden Clevenger. He is off to the bench. Brody Davis returns to the action. He replaces him, number 2 in red. Harris catches at the elbow and just does not communicate correctly with Lawrence. That ball somehow stays in on an overthrow from Fredericktown. Trojans another chance. Wide open look. Big collision. No foul, but the bucket falls for Bennett Hill. Estep. Quick first step. He hits the ground hard. Centerburg pointing to the other side of the floor. They thought that was the same play as the other, but Fredericktown gets the whistle. That foul will go on Blaine Ball, his second. Team 5th. Free throws the rest of the half for Fredericktown on any sort of foul. Tanner Estep, junior 5'8" guard, knocks down the first free throw. This team, the Freddies, very efficient from the line. Last game against Northmore, Sipes went 2 for 2. Davis went 2 for 2. Toombs went 3 for 4, and it just went on from there. Very efficient at the stripe, as right as I say that, Estep knocks down both. Harris, he's bumped, gives it off. Lawrence counted in the foul. Caught it, went straight up with it. Toombs had no time to recover. And that's the team 5th now on Fredericktown. So free throws on every foul the rest of the 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the second quarter. That violation went on Reinhardt down low. Lawrence cannot convert the three-point play. Freddies 34, Trojans 16. 2 minutes left in quarter number 2. Reinhardt drives, goes up, too hard off the glass. Sully comes down with it, leads the break, up to Blaine Ball. Blaine Ball floats away from Toombs. No good. Offensive rebound by Jack Lawrence. And you can see why Lawrence is the leading scorer for this team. Does the dirty work, gets inside, gets some offensive boards. Nice soft touch around the rim. He's done his job here tonight. That time, though, he lets Toombs fly by. No good on the layup. Lawrence leads the break, another 3-on-2. He'll go right to the basket. Slowly crawling their way back into this Centerburg. It is a 14-point deficit as Davis loses it. Gives it back out to Gavin Toombs. Toombs up ahead. It's a charge. He made the basket, but a player control foul will nullify the bucket. The Centerburg faithful on their feet after that play. And that's the second on Toombs, as he and Estep will take breaks. First action tonight for Graham Overholt, number 4 for Fredericktown. Just a sophomore. He checks into the game for Toombs. Isaiah Sully, one-handed pass, finds his quarterback Blaine Ball. Gives it right back to Sully. Sully in a trap. Picks up his dribble. Back to Harris. Harris spins away. Stripped out. The steal by Clevenger. Overholt gives up to Reinhardt to the corner. The lefty keeps his dribble alive. Drives baseline. He is fouled. Luckmeyer. He's going to shoot free throws. With 28 seconds left. Here we go with Zane Luckmeyer. Fredericktown coming into this game hot. They started this game hot. They're on an 8-game win streak. Started the season 0-2. They lost to Crestview and North Union as Luckmeyer misses the first free throw. But if you look at North Union and Crestview and what they're doing this year, both spectacular programs. Both one-loss teams at this point of the season. Second free throw falls in, splits the pair, Luckmeyer. 25 seconds left here in quarter number 2. Trevin Harris on the right wing picks up his dribble and a foul down low. And the call is on Luckmeyer, and we're going to have free throws. So Centerburg with a chance to get those points back they gave up on the foul on the other end. In what is right now a 15-point game. Jack Lawrence was the one who took the hit. He will continue to add to his total here tonight at the line. First free throw up and through. That was the second foul on Luckmeyer as Lawrence cans both. 35-22. Fredericktown with the lead and the basketball. And a timeout by Coach Dibbling. Wants to draw something up. The final 13.4. Home and Kitchen Supply timeout after a big-time first quarter that ended 24-8 or 24-6. It is a 16-11 second quarter in favor of the Trojans. You see that thanks to Home and Kitchen Supply. Last 5 buckets before the timeout. We saw Luckmeyer get inside. Also saw Clevenger get 2. As Centerburg's interior defense has struggled a little bit here tonight. And then Lawrence starts to take over. Gets the bucket you saw there. Then the offensive rebound here. And then also gets through the lane. He has scored the last 8 points for Centerburg. The 6 points off field goals you saw in that little reel, and then also the 2 free throws before this timeout. 35-22, 13.4 seconds left in the first half. They lob it in to Carson Reinhardt. Talked about Lawrence's contributions for Centerburg. It's been the same deal for Carson Reinhardt. He is fouled, and he will shoot free throws. Officials being stingy here tonight. A lot of extra calls. Carson Reinhardt will shoot. Misses the first. Carson was a guy I saw for the first time last year. Obviously, as a freshman, he impressed me a lot. This year, maybe some growing pains. The numbers probably aren't quite where he wants them. Shooting 28% from three, 68% from the line coming into this game. He splits the pair. 5 seconds left for Centerburg to get a shot. Sully dishes out of bounds. Blaine Ball could not collect. 2.0 on the clock. Last chance for Fredericktown in the half. Brody Davis, a desperation heave at the horn. Misses badly. End of the half. Fredericktown, they've held on to their lead here in the second quarter. Lost the quarter to Centerburg, 16-12, but it is 36-22 as we head to the locker rooms here at the OH Report.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
give again. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
Time to go hard and put your game face on.
Ruthless, ruthless.
This is the moment movies get based on.
This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here, blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go.
And time for your halftime show on the OH Report, brought to you by Knox Public Health. We've got a halftime score of 36-22 as the Fredericktown Freddies have come in guns blazing, just like I said they needed to here tonight. There's your numbers in the first half. 5 triples have fueled this Freddie frenzy here tonight. And the Trojans, they haven't hit anything from deep. Everything's been inside. They've gotten some rebounds. They've turned it over a little bit too much here and just got to create some more opportunities. They've missed a lot of layups down low as well, especially in that first quarter where Fredericktown kind of ran away with things. The amount of missed layups, if they would have made all of those, even just, I would say 60-70% of those bunnies they missed, this would be a close game here in this going into the second half. It was a struggle offensively in the first half for Centerburg, looking to bounce back here in this next 16 minutes. Here we go. Freddies will start with the basketball. And Trevin Harris forces a turnover early. He'll go to the basket, misses another layup. Too strong off the window. Trevin just 2 points in that first half. He was our player spotlight today. The woes have started with him. E-step, holds onto the basketball in the corner, gives off. Carson Reinhardt cues up a 3, and he knocks it down. Carson Reinhardt had 12 first half points. He adds to his total here early in half number 2. 39-22. Takeaway by Fredericktown. Reinhardt scoops it up, leads the break. Toombs, baseline drive out to E-step. Pass down low, intercepted. Jack Lawrence has had his night here today, looking for some help. That time the 3 missed. Bennett Hill gets his own rebound. Blaine Ball, open lane to the basket. He's blocked, but a foul. And that might go on Sipes. That'd be his 3rd. And that it will. So foul trouble for Fredericktown. That's the main piece. Blake Sipes with 3 fouls. First free throw is missed. Blaine Ball, 3 points per game this year. He misses both free throws. That's another place they've struggled at the charity stripe. Toombs hauls in the rebound, leads the break. Just could not find E-step. A little bit off on the pass. We don't have an exact number for how many layups Centerburg's missed here tonight, but we can tell you 8 of those layups, if they were able to make them, this would be a tie ball game here. Just trying to find themselves on the offensive end. Bennett Hill drives, kicks, Blaine Ball. Wasn't ready to shoot a 3. Pass into, oh, there's another missed layup. Pass into Sully, somehow found him. His miss is cleaned up by Lawrence, and he scores again. 14 points for him in the first half. He's now got 16. Zigzag move inside. Sipes, another missed layup, this time on Fredericktown's end, gets his own rebound, scooped up by Centerburg. Sully down the floor. Navigates, stops. Trevin open for three, fakes it, drives through, and gets the bucket. Harris has 4 here today. Davis dribbles to the middle of the court, gives out. Gavin Toombs, he's only hit a 3 today. That's his only points. Misses there on the deep ball. Hits the supports of the basket, so Centerburg basketball down on the baseline. Five minutes to go in quarter number 3. Centerburg down 13. Harris crossover move inside. They need him to start get going. He's got 4 in the quarter. Good move by Luckmeyer, goes right to the cup. And the foul for Zane Luckmeyer. That puts his total to 9. And Luckmeyer, the lefty, converts the three-point play. 42-28, Fredericktown with the lead. Spin move down low, Roadbeck is rejected. Braden Clevenger, skies high, meets him before the basket. Sully, catch and shoot. No good. Lawrence loses it as he falls out of bounds. Movement around the perimeter here from Fredericktown. Nice up fake. Carson Reinhardt goes at the defense and he gets the bucket. Tough contact. Already 5 for him here in the third quarter. Harris does his work, out to Lawrence. Fakes, drives with the left hand, floats one up. Cannot get it to fall. Toombs the other way. Baseline drive to the basket. He has it again. His first field goal since the first quarter. Pull up way off. Toombs lost it out of bounds. Another look at the Toombs basket before the turnover on the other end. Leads back up to 18 for Fredericktown. Centerburg just has not been able to recover from that first quarter. Another missed 3 by Trevin Harris. Nothing has fallen from deep tonight for the Trojans at home. Free throw line jumper, Davis misses everything. Luckmeyer, another board down low, kicks it back out. Reinhardt also misses everything. And a rebound will lead to a leak out for Trevin Harris, and he's fouled. Went too hard off the window with his shot, but he got the whistle. Trevin Harris, all KMAC first team last year, averaging just under 12 a game, misses the first free throw. Another aspect of his game, 3.2 steals per game. He's a good defender. Seen a couple today. Still has not stopped Fredericktown from stacking up the points here tonight, 46-29. Trevin went 1 for 2 from the stripe there. It's Clevenger, nice pass down low as Luckmeyer continues to have an impact on this game into the third. He has 12 on the night. Sully, a baseline drive defended by Reinhardt. Tried to get him in the air, did not work. Carson blocks him. Interestingly enough, with Fredericktown, Carson Reinhardt, he's the leading blocker on the team. Stands 6'1", so it makes some sense, but he's not a traditional big fella. Averages just under a block a game, so he keeps that average alive. A shove on Harris as he tried to fight through the screen by Clevenger. See it here at the top of your screen, thanks to Monarch Title Services. Team second on Centerburg. Reinhardt inbounds on the sideline, gives to Brody Davis. Davis, quick first step, loses it in the air. Good defense by Hill. He had nowhere to go with it, though. He was able to keep himself in, but he was slowly leaning out. Didn't want to save it under his own basket. Got to give him credit for that. Because if he did try to do that, there were two Freddies waiting. Lob over top as the Freddies reset. Toombs with 5 points tonight. He's going to go to work. Back out top, Reinhardt. Miscommunication. Clevenger ran away from the pass. Bennett Hill open on the break. Give him 2 more. First points of the half. He's got 8. Luckmeyer. Nearly had it poked away. It's back out to Eastep. A minute and a half left. Coach Dibbling wants to talk things over. Second time out of the game by Fredericktown. Freddies have had the advantage in the third quarter, 12-9. Let's take a look at a couple of blocks here tonight. There's Sipes. You're going to have a party tonight watching the Buckeyes, but we've got an early block party here for you tonight. And here's the latest. Carson Reinhardt, not fooled by the up fake. Sends Sully's shot into the scarlet and gray wall here at Centerburg High School. I want to take this time as we take this timeout break to thank our sponsors bringing us here tonight to Centerburg High School. Thanks to Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Thanks to Knox Public Health, Knox Community Hospital, Monarch Title Services, Home and Kitchen Supply, and again, Knox Community Hospital. Thanks to our sponsors. Webb's Marathon supplying my water tonight. As I take a swig before we get going again. (48-31). Fredericktown holds the basketball after the timeout by Coach Dibbling. Toombs flies high through the lane. And he lays it in, makes it 50-31. Lead is to 19. Hill, he has the baseline given to him, just cannot get the floater. Toombs gets it to a guard. Reinhardt back to Toombs, steps into a long three, little short. Good rebound inside by Rodebeck. He holds onto the ball here, out to Harris. Harris trying again from three, he's short. The woes from distance continue for Centerburg. Reinhardt goes right at Trevin, and he gets the lucky bounce. That's now 7 in the quarter for Carson. Lawrence goes back to attack mode, and he scores. 18 points. That's a game high for Jack Lawrence. .15 seconds left and another violation, it looks like. 5 seconds closely guarded, and now a technical again on Centerburg. So the violation was 5 second closely guarded, and then a little bit of a look there at the end. Got the tail end of that angle with our camera by Bennett Hill. So he will get the tech. Carson's going to get more free throws. He shot the technical shots earlier in the game. Split them. Makes the first here. So there's a second look at the violation call in high school rules. Tight pressure, whether you're dribbling or whether you're holding on to the basketball, if 5 seconds are counted by the officials, that's a violation. Can't tell you why that's a rule, but it is the rule. So that time, as Hill is doing it again here, forcing some solid defense. If Hill is up in Estep's grill for more than 5 seconds, that's a violation as he's dribbling the basketball. It can also be the same if Estep's holding onto the ball, not dribbling. It's the same rule. But if he is not dribbling and he starts his dribble, that timer resets. So that's kind of the explanation there. As Toombs will get the basket. A lot of contact down low. No, he won't get the basket. Offensive foul. My mistake. It is another offensive foul on Gavin Toombs. .2 on the clock here in the third quarter. Won't get anything up. Technically did, but the clock started late. Nonetheless, we end the third quarter, 54-33. Centerburg, they got some work to do to come back here with 8 minutes to go on the OH Report. Final 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. Fredericktown trying to cruise to victory here tonight on the road against a formidable Centerburg squad that has just looked a little bit off offensively tonight. Bennett Hill puts his head down, drives, kicks to the corner. Harris has not had his three ball going all night. He'll give to Lawrence, who cannot convert on the layup. Still fighting for the rebound. He ends up with it. Ball hits off the face of Luckmeyer. Still with Centerburg. Blaine Ball, baseline drive, goes right through and is wedged between two Freddies. Blaine Ball will shoot free throws. He is yet to score tonight. Looking to change that here at the line. 53% free throw shooter finally sees one through. And now the question becomes, what do you want to do here if you're Centerburg? You know, game most likely is out of reach, but you still want to try, and it's a 20-point game. Blaine Ball making 2 free throws here. Definitely helps your case. Do you try to go take the long game, try and get yourself to the line, get some points with the clock not moving? Do you just try to start throwing up some threes and hoping they finally fall for you because you haven't had any all night? There's another foul on Centerburg. And also that cannot happen. Cannot be giving up too many fouls already the first in the quarter, not even a minute in. Sipes will get this lobbed over the top. In the post, he goes to work on Sully. Shot no. Reinhardt skies for a rebound. Cannot get the putback, and he went over the back. Trying to get a third offensive rebound. So they're calling for the push. That's his second. If you're the Trojans right now, just need to score on every possession you get at this point. Sully fakes the 3. Drives in, floats it, and there you go. (54-37). Slow and methodical right now from Fredericktown to try and drain this clock. Backdoor cut, Luckmeyer nearly got away, but a takeaway. Centerburg forces a turnover. Lawrence looking for some sort of movement. He's got Harris in the corner. He'll now go drive inside and block off his defender for 2. Trevin Harris, he's come alive offensively here in the second half. Just 2 points in the first half, 6 points here in the last 2 quarters. Toombs puts his head down, spin move to the basket. He's bumped. 2 shots coming. Here's your look. Spinning around Lawrence. Sully maybe got in there. It's going to be called on Lawrence. That's his second. First free throw for Gavin Toombs goes in. There's your countdown, folks. Buckeyes taking on the Longhorns in a college football playoff semifinal just under 30 minutes from now. Toombs makes both. Backdoor cut, Blaine Ball down low. Tried to draw contact, didn't get the whistle. Blake Sipes through the lane, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, won by Centerburg. Transition opportunity. Trevin Harris catches, unselfishly gives to Lawrence, who draws the foul and scores. That makes it 20 now on the game for Jack Lawrence. And that draws a third foul on Carson Reinhardt. The deficit is now 14 after the three-point play is converted by Jack Lawrence. This is the closest the game has been since the second quarter. So we'll see this timeout through. Buckeyes tonight, they're going to have their hands full. That's what I think. But I think, this is my opinion here, you can disagree with me, but I feel like this game tonight between Ohio State and Texas is the real national championship. I wasn't too impressed with what I saw from either Notre Dame or Penn State last night. And we know, if you're a college football fan, you know what Texas offense is capable of just as much as the Buckeyes. So it'll be fun tonight to see how that game ends up and if the Buckeyes can come through and win win it all. Still some business to be taken care of here in the heart of Ohio before we send you over there. What am I saying? You'll send yourself over there probably before this game ends up. Depending on if you like pregame shows or what. 5.5 minutes to go. Can Centerburg pull off a comeback here? Would be quite the finish if they could do so. Out of the timeout that was called by Fredericktown, or it was called by Centerburg, excuse me. You see Fredericktown just slowly moving the ball around. Layups or free throws, that's probably what they were told by Coach Dibbling. They got a layup, they just missed it with Luckmeyer. He goes in with his rebound and scores. Either way, Centerburg can't score with Hill. Brody Davis leads the break. Gives off. Toombs thought about a three. Goes into Luckmeyer instead. Inside out pass. Reinhardt. Defender on his back. Finds Davis top of the key. He's hit as he shoots. No. Rebound. And the putback no by Reinhardt. Centerburg comes away with it. Lawrence catches in stride. He'll go right to the lane. And he's going to get 2 shots. Lawrence determined to just keep upping his total tonight. And he'll do it the freeway at the line. Jack's first misses short. So Centerburg in their next couple of games coming up. Well, actually, first we'll talk about our broadcast schedule. So tomorrow, if you want to watch some girls hoops, there's another missed free throw by Centerburg. Also tonight, still going on, Danville at East Knox. That's started at 6. And then starting at 6:30, Margaretta taking on Willard. That is just tipped off, of course. They're sitting just past 7. Fredericktown nearly throws it away here. And they do. Sully scoops it up and loses it out of bounds. That's your game summary right there, folks. It's just been tough on the offensive end for Centerburg tonight. Missed layups. Plays like that right there. But you need a game like this to wake you up. And I think Centerburg, that's exactly what will happen after this game tonight. Luckmeyer loses his footing. He traveled. I think every team, especially at the high school level, has a game like this. And I think this goes for all levels, too, where you just offensively can't buy a bucket. Trevin Harris misses another 3. They haven't hit a 3 all night. And it just takes that one game. You just wish it wouldn't happen against an opponent like this that you want to beat, one of your rivals. However, I think that Centerburg, their next couple of games, they'll have a good chance to bounce back. Their next 3, Trojans will take on Northmore on Tuesday. That'll be another big matchup. Northmore, they're no slouch. So here's a takeaway. Trojans with Blaine Ball, they'll make this layup. Blaine Ball's got 4 tonight. So Centerburg's got Northmore on Tuesday. Next Friday, they'll take on Danville at home. They'll be back here at home next Friday. And then next Tuesday, they'll take on Mount Gilead, also here in the heart of Ohio. And then for Fredericktown, holding on to the ball here, their next 3 games are going to be Tuesday at Cardington Lincoln, next Friday at East Knox, and next Tuesday at home against Loudonville as Jack Lawrence scores again to force a timeout. It's 44-58. This timeout called by Fredericktown as it is a 12-point game. (58-46). Centerburg leading the quarter 13-4, as you see on your screen. Thanks to Home and Kitchen Supply. Thanks to all of our other sponsors tonight, bringing us to the heart of Ohio. Some girls hoops earlier this week. Boys here tonight. Webb's Marathon and Automotive, Knox Public Health, Knox Community Hospital, Monarch Title Services as well, and Home and Kitchen Supply as we come out of their timeout. I've also seen a lot of Fredericktown this week, and OH Report also has seen a ton of Fredericktown this week. We saw the girls play Clear Fork on Monday. It was a tough loss for them in that game, and then another tough loss 2 days ago in conference. They lost to Cardington Lincoln. Fredericktown was one of the favorites to win the KMAC on the girls' side. Things are shaking up now after that loss. But Fredericktown tonight taking care of business with the boys. Another takeaway, Centerburg. Still not letting this game go away from them. Just cannot convert in transition. Davis fighting with the Trojans. It's a jump ball. Arrow points toward the Freddies. .2:18 left. Harris tries to reach in. Couldn't get it away from Reinhardt. Davis holds out top. With 2 minutes left. It's looking bleak for Centerburg, but they've been making the right decisions and making the right plays here in the last couple of minutes as they force another turnover with 1:59 left. Solita Lawrence faces up on Toombs. Hand off, Sully gets the switch. Lawrence has Reinhardt. He'll take him to the basket and bank it in. 25 points for Lawrence as Toombs flies to the backboard. Gets those points right back. Bennett Hill, he'll go inside. Another missed layup. Sipes scoops it up, runs past the entire Centerburg defense, and potentially, likely, puts a dagger in this one tonight. Harris flies high and gets the points back and one. Trevin Harris up to 10, getting back to his average of 12. 1:10 on the clock. We'll see Trevin try to convert the three-point play. Harris rattles it home. Another timeout by Coach Marhefka to talk things over. Can we get that timer again? I need to know how much time we got left till this Ohio State game. I'm wearing an Ohio State shirt tonight to work. So is Oliver, our camera operator. It just was not intentional on his end. He had no clue there was a game tonight. I don't know how. But yes, Oliver, 17 minutes and 15 seconds and counting from now. There is a Ohio State game tonight. The message from Oliver is he's going to make sure he goes home to potentially watch it tonight. Translated to Go Bucks. "17 minutes to go before kickoff there tonight. Out of the timeout, Trojans down 11. They've crawled their way back. They've gotten halfway to the deficit, but easy dunks like that, easy layups, and that dunk have not helped Centerburg's chances here tonight. Sipes down low, cannot convert. Reinhardt flies over Lawrence, and he will be charged with the foul. Tough collision. Everyone's okay. Let's take a look at that jam from Gavin Toombs flies up, throws it down. So there was a foul on the other end on Reinhardt. It's the team's fifth, so free throws are going to be coming from Jack Lawrence. That is the fourth on Reinhardt. Lawrence gets the bounce. .3 to go. Lawrence, he will make it 27 on the night. A night where he scores over half of the Centerburg offense's points. Centerburg has doubled Fredericktown's total here in the fourth. Still has not been enough. Fredericktown 64, Centerburg 53. Told you about the games going on tonight on the OH Report. Talk about tomorrow. Girls hoops will take over for the most part. 4 games tomorrow. Westerville North on the girls' side will take on Big Walnut on the road. Bryce will be on the call there, Bryce Coder. My producer Adam will take the trip to Buckeye Central. Weather permitting, of course, as Buckeye Central will take on Winford at home. Travis will be on the call there. I will be on the call, weather permitting, for Fredericktown's next game. I'll see them for a third time this week. Girls for the second time. They'll take on East Knox in a game where East Knox actually took down Fredericktown earlier in the season. Gave them their first KMAC loss, so that'll be a fun rematch to watch with Cray Faldy as my color guy for that tomorrow. And then Crestview, the only boys game we have tomorrow night will be Crestview at Mansfield Christian. That should also be a fun game. Centerburg, other way, Bennett Hill for 3, can't get it. That would have been a big momentum boost. But Lawrence gets inside, scores again. And another timeout. It is a 9-point game, folks, with 30 seconds left. So another full timeout means I have to come up with more content to talk about. This game's stretching along. We just keep on showing you that Buckeye ticker. Freddie's starting to slowly see this lead diminish. We can talk about playoffs for a little bit. Fredericktown, they're looking good to get to the playoffs at 8-2. 9-2 if they can close this out. Centerburg also, I looked up their district. I was interested to see who they're going to be playing in postseason. Centerburg's going to be playing Cardington, well, one of Cardington, Northmore, Mechanicsburg, Grove City Christian. There are a couple of others in there. I believe Bern Union's another one that I jotted down. So, there's a couple of good opponents in that district. Looking at the Devil Dog game right now, elsewhere, Travis Berardi's on the call for that. East Knox up 45-36 over the Blue Devils. Out of the timeout, Fredericktown gets it in. Brody Davis is fouled. Team's fourth for Centerburg, so one more foul before we get sent back to the line. Got to get it in one more time. Carter Rodebeck. He is in to try and foul. Blaine Ball. He's fouled out. He's done. That's 5 fouls for Blaine. They do get it into Reinhardt. He's hit, but he does find an open teammate down the floor. Toombs down low. Sipes can't get the layup to fall. And it almost fell to Centerburg. That would have been huge for them, but it kicks off of a foot out of bounds. If I was Sipes right there, I would have just started my dribble and retreated back to the three-point line. Went up with the shot instead. Davis fouled hard as he catches, and we're going to have the free throw game for a bit. Brody Davis coming into the game, 3 for 8 from the stripe. Had 11 points on 3 triples against Northmore earlier this week. Can he put the finishing touches on this game here tonight? No, he misses the first. Second shot. Davis splits the pair. .12 seconds left. Centerburg's got to go quick. Rodybeck. Fake. Shot. No. And Fredericktown can't get the rebound. Lawrence will miss that one. Another miss. But Harris finally gets it in at the buzzer. Harris will end his night with 13 points. But Fredericktown will take the win by 8. 65 to 57. Freddies move to 9-2 on the year. A perfect 7-0 in the KMAC in their first round of conference play in the regular season. Take a break, come back with our MVP tonight. Carson Reinhart will join us upstairs here on the OH Report.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
on me, think it's time to wake him up.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up.
You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up.
Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up.
So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless,
Time to go hard and put your game face on.
ruthless, ruthless.
This is the moment movies get based on.
This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become who we are. We go hard, giving up, no we're not. Yeah, the first step is showing up. Now we're here, blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go.
Time for your Knox Community Hospital MVP, Carson Reinhardt, sophomore, joining us here from Fredericktown. And big win for you guys here today against the Centerburg squad that will be towards the top of the KMAC standings. So,
Sir.
First quarter for you guys, you blitzed them. I'll be straight up. So you guys came out, shot the ball well. What was going into the game plan tonight to try and get off to that solid start tonight?
Yeah, the message from Coach was just intensity right from the start. And I thought we did a really good job coming out and going for the neck pretty much.
Yeah, so you guys go out to that 24-6 lead in the first quarter. Second quarter, things start to slow down. What do you think changed there?
I'd say just our energy and our effort. We were giving up a bunch of easy buckets, and against good teams, they'll make you pay.
Yeah, and then for you, let's talk about you individually. Last year, I got to watch you play a couple times, looked really good. This year, see it, the stripe, shooting 68%. You want to get that up here. And I
Yeah.
saw you got some technical free throws up. They want to get you going there.
Yep.
Just talk to me about sophomore year, freshman year to sophomore year. What do you feel has changed in your game?
I think I'm just a more confident player. I approach the game differently, and I'm really in the gym every day trying to get better, and yeah.
That's good to hear. So, and then your teammates, Gavin had a pretty good game tonight. Everyone shot the ball well. Just tell me, I could tell in the first quarter especially, you guys love playing with each other. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, we've played with each other growing up. That junior class right now, they've been playing together forever, and I joined them last year, and it's just all meshed really well.
Yeah, so you guys now go up to 9-2 on the year. Got a couple of big KMAC games coming up. Your first rotation of seeing all these guys, you go 7-0. What does it mean to do that?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's big for us. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, so all right, final question for you. I'm not going to keep it too long. Buckeye game is kicking off in, what does that say, 2 minutes? So I got to get you back home to watch that. But go and take a look at the camera. Give us some shout-outs.
Yeah, shout out to Freddie Nation, my parents, my family, the student section here tonight, and my teammates.
Big win for Fredericktown tonight. Carson Reinhardt led the way, 20 points. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate it.
Time for your post-game show as we wrap up tonight. Freddie-Burg, the first installment of the season for the boys' side. It goes to Fredericktown in convincing fashion tonight. The score won't tell you that. 65-57. It was an 8-point game towards the end. Centerburg really made up some leeway, but Fredericktown from the get-go feel like they had this game. They went out to a 24-6 first quarter, did not look back from there. 65-57. They shot it really well from three. They had 5 triples fall in the first half. Second half, not so much. But you see the numbers there. A lot of turnovers from Fredericktown, most of those in the second half. Trojans made it a game a bit there towards the end, but Fredericktown, they hold on, get the win. They go to 9-2 on the season, 7-0 in the KMAC. They'll take on Cardington Lincoln in a battle of first place versus second place on Tuesday. To be a fly on the wall in that building on Tuesday. That'll be a fun one at 7:15 on the 14th. Centerburg, they will next take on Northmore. Another pretty good game. I believe that would be number 3 taking on number 4. So big matchups going on next week earlier on Tuesday night. That'll do it for us here tonight. Hope you enjoy the Buckeye game that is just kicked off moments ago. Jonathan Langdon, Adam Thompson, your producer, Oliver Kramer, your camera operator tonight. Big win for Fredericktown. Get their 9th win of the year here in the heart of Ohio. We'll see you next time for some more high school hoops coverage on the OH Report.